No bees, no food for mankind. Bee is the basis of life on Earth.
This is the biggest project National Youth Theatre has ever done.
Huge scale as it is, of 500 cast members, is absolutely amazing.
Okay, so we're back.
Week 2.
It's the second week.
It's a very tough week.
It's packed.
Coming up earlier.
Yeah.
Pretty intense week.
It is. I'm so tired.
Everything's picking up now. We're looking forward to, we've got a big map of all the performances that we're going to be doing.
And now we're probably starting to devise stuff, so working with the bigger groups as a whole and working as an ensemble.
Week 1 was largely about building a language, an ensemble language.
And I think of the second week as like application of skills. So allowing them to kind of take control and me as more a facilitator rather as a director. And so it's more co-teaching and co-creation. And so when they perform something, they really feel like they were part of the process, and what they're presenting is something that they feel really connected to.
And now we're just trying to piece together all the kind of experiments and stuff that we were doing last week to sort of fit around all the locations we've got to get to and all the performances we've got to do.
It's really good because like everything's coming together now.
We've got the days planned now. And
Yeah,
the
got the days planned and sort of
site visits happening and everything.
We're making like little bits of theatre which are going to go towards the whole piece.
The work for each location that we're going to is starting to take shape now. And this morning we did a sort of stagger through, a mark through in this space here of each site location and what might happen there. And it's the first time that the company have seen each other's work and the first time that I've seen it in its entirety.
It was really nice to see everyone's pieces as well. I think today was actually the first day we saw everything all in the same structure. It was really nice.
We're starting to get a feel for the whole thing, how it's all going to come together. So I think there is a general sense of positivity in that this is actually going to happen now.
They're starting to come together now.
So we've got quite a hectic week coming up. We've got to finish all these props for the show next week. We've got about 75 suitcases to do, so it's a race against time.
These are all like the basic costumes for a lot of the cast, so everyone has the same one. And then there's a few specialist ones with the yellow anoraks for the navigators.
These were all brought in, the basic costumes, the paper suits, and the beekeeper hats were brought in just as plain hats. And we had to sew the tulle on the front, 500 to do, but we did like 10 each in the mornings and stuff.
There's 5 different costumes for the Queen Bee, because there's different stages of her ageing process, and with the end one is white because she's dying and it's all broken down.
Well, it's the last day of rehearsals now and it's a bit nerve-wracking, but I think it's really come together. I really can't wait to perform. Mentally and physically it's just been absolutely knackering, but I've actually loved every minute of it.
Is it possible to have the individual in an ensemble of 400 or 500 people? And I think it really is.
You have to be so prepared to give everything that you have in order to make a success of it. And there may be 300 people, but if you yourself don't give, then it can't be a success.
Everyone's important. There's maybe 500 of us, but if one person messes up, then they stand out like a sore thumb.
It's shocking even for us when we turn around and see 500 odd people doing the same thing.
The discipline that's inherent in a project like this changes you as a person, and that is why the National Youth Theatre is brilliant at what it does.
Hopefully we'll make an impact and show people what the National Youth Theatre can do.
The dynamic of what we create is bold and simple.